So I drafted a pattern, but I only drafted a pattern for the base of the bag. This could be any size that you want. I use this erasable pen to trace around the edge before cutting it out. I use the edges of the bandana where you don't see the print for the main strap for the bag. So the circumference of the base of the bag is 30 inches. So I ended up cutting two 15-inch pieces to make up the sides of the bucket bag. I added interfacing to the bottom of the bag as well as the two side panels. I used fabric from my stash for the lining and for the interior pocket. I marked the middle of this lining piece because I wanted to make sure that I aligned the pocket up evenly. I folded under and ironed the bottom and sides of the pocket before pinning it in place. I also then marked the middle of the pocket to make sure that it aligns evenly. I also sewed the seam down the middle, so this created two pockets instead of one. After adding the inside pocket, I attached the top of the main fabric and the top of the lining fabric for both pieces. After turning the fabric right side out for both pieces, I just added a top stitch to keep the lining fabric from showing. I attached the lining to the bottom of the bag as well, and I left about a 2-inch opening so that I can flip the fabric right sides out. When adding the top stitch, I switched the main fabric back to mint green, but I did keep the bobbin fabric as black. I did top stitch the bottom, which closed the opening. I used these 4 pieces to make one long strap to fit through the grommets. I'm using these 2 pieces to secure the O-rings to the side of the bag, and these are the pieces that I cut out from the edge of the bandana, and I'm going to use them to make one long strap. So I decided to add a few pearls, and the pearls are attached only to the main fabric. So I just moved the lining out of the way, and I used this pearl setting tool that I got from Amazon to then attach the pearls. After adding the pearls, now I was able to attach both the main pieces to the base of the bag. I just folded them right sides together. I sewed down both sides, and then I just attached it to the bottom of the bag. One thing I forgot to mention, I did cut out the main pieces of fabric in the same spot. I cut them out in the same spot on both bandanas because I wanted the design to be seamless. And that also helped me when it came to attaching the pearls because I attached the pearls in the same spot on both sides. So now I'm just feeding this strap through the grommets, and then I'm attaching the main strap to the actual lobster claws, and then I'm done. So this is the final look of the bag. I think I'm going to make another one in pink since that's my favorite color. But I also wanted to make sure that I was as detailed as possible. So that's why in this video, it's a little bit longer than my other ones because I didn't want to speed it up.